No doubt, Nakanjani, an inference to the Comrades athletes' firm belief in the power, stature and attraction of the world's biggest and oldest and most loved ultramarathon is the theme for the 2024 Comrades Marathon. Now, this was revealed earlier today at the official launch of the 97th Comrades Marathon. The Comrades Marathon will be an uprun on Sunday, the 9th of June 2024, starting at the Durban City Hall at 5:30 in the morning and finishing 12 hours later at the Scottsville Racecourse. Now, as with previous upruns, the race distance will be approximately 87 kilometers, and this will be the 49th Comrades uprun. Comrades Marathon Association chairperson Mqondisi Ngcobo joins us to tell us more. Maparawa, good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. Let's start with the...
Good evening.
All right, let's start with the slogan itself. I mean, every year Comrades Marathon has come up with this slogan. Tell us about the one for 2024.
Obviously, this slogan, the brief was simple to our marketing team to look for a slogan, come up with a slogan that was going to resonate with all our participants, a slogan that was going to bring a sense of hope, a sense of optimism, and a sense of determination to conquer the route and to conquer the challenges that come with the Comrades route. And we are very excited that we had to unveil the slogan, and we are hopeful that just like our previous slogans, is going to resonate with all our participants in 2024.
And what message are you then sending to those that would love to participate in 2024 with this particular slogan?
Basically, what we are saying is that as you prepare to take part in the race, whether you are a novice or whether you are a very hollard who's going to be running, and hoping to finish his 50th, the first athlete in the history of the race to have 50 finishes, whether you are going for your green number, whether you are going for your double green number, we are infusing that sense of purpose, that sense of determination, identifying with the spirit of the race, the ultimate human race, and obviously the camaraderie and the selflessness that comes with it. And we are saying, we are trying to eliminate the sense of doubt that any athlete would have before they can conquer this humbling route.
Well, speaking of humbling, there is a theme that still haunts me up to today, is October. It will humble you. That is one theme that was very appropriate in that particular year. But let's move on to race entries. What number are you looking at? As we've seen over the years that the Comrades Marathon does attract thousands of people. What is the number that you're looking at for 2024?
For 2024, you remember that in 2023 we kept the entry cap at 20,000, looking at safety issues, and so we have said we're not going to increase the numbers, exponentially. You remember that the last 30 kilometers of the uprun, there are roadworks along the route. So in trying to ensure that we put the safety of our athletes as part of our priority on the day, we will increase by at least 3,000 this year. As we build up to 2027, when we'll be hosting our 100th running of the race. Hopefully by then we would have increased grown the race quite a bit from now. But we don't want to increase it by a bigger margin from what we had last year, so that we are able to manage issues of logistics and issues of safety on the route.
And the race fees, I know that a lot of runners have seen it rise exponentially. What has CMA decided in terms of entry fees for this year?
As part of our attempt to meet our athletes halfway, we have kept the entry fees the same as 2023. And as an added goodwill gesture, the Comrades Marathon Association board has taken a decision to establish what we call a runners relief fund, where we've set aside R1 million, where we are going to assist about 1,500 athletes who may not afford the full 1,200 rand, with at least 50% discount towards their entry fee. Obviously, we'll have a criteria that we are going to use to be able to select those athletes who are going to be eligible to benefit from this initiative.
Tell us then about the route. Naturally, there's been a talk about up and down run. It is official now that it will be going back down to Durban. Just tell us about that decision and any challenges that you're facing as we are counting down. I think 214 days to go.
Obviously, the biggest challenge is in the last 21 kilometers of the race, and we are working closely with SANRAL and all the construction companies and law enforcement authority, road agencies to ensure that they apprise us from time to time in terms of where they are. We don't foresee any big difference in terms of the distance from what it was in 2019, because we're finishing at the race at the Scottsdale race course, which was the same venue for our 2019 finish. So we're anticipating the official distance to be around 87, the same distance as 2019.
Are entries open, or rather, when are entries opening?
We are opening our entries on the 21st of November at 10 a.m. And we are going to be taking entries until the 11th of December or until we reach the entry cap of 23,000, whichever comes first.
And then qualification, still the same?
The qualification is still the same, minimum of a standard marathon, which is a 42.2 kilometers to be done or to be finished under 4 hours 50 minutes. And obviously the qualification period will run from the 1st of September to the 6th of May, where the last qualifying times will be taken.
There was an announcement earlier on before the official launch today of Ashworth joining the team. Just tell us about the value that...
7 times, and it has 9 finishes under her belt. And obviously, as part of those finishes, she is a winner in 2019. As part of the presentation that she made when we're engaging her for her to avail herself for this position, it's quite exciting. She has quite an important and vision for the future of the race, and we believe with the support of all our structures, the ROC, the board, our volunteers and everyone, she will definitely take the race to greater heights.
Well, some of us, Mapolova, run the Comrades Marathon just to make it within 12 hours, but the top runners run to win it. The prize money, what are we looking at for both men and women?
We're very excited to say that for the top 10, both male and ladies, we have increased the prize purse by 10%, starting with 550,000 for the winner for both male and ladies, and obviously cascading down to the 10th position, where it's going to be about 22,000. And obviously, if the winner happens to be a South African, they get an extra 200,000. And if they happen to be from KwaZulu-Natal, they also get an extra 60,000. And obviously, if they break the best time, both male and ladies, they will also pocket an extra 550,000.
Well, we're going to have to leave it there. I guess see you on race day.
So much. We'll continue to touch base as we prepare for 9 June 2024.